Thanks for spending time with us on our 22-year anniversary and the journey.
And we're gonna head out to the beach and spend the rest of the week to our actual anniversary day on the 30th, just relaxing on the beach.
Just like our first episode, things didn't quite go the way we planned. This week was another great example of being able to just roll with it. We did eventually make it to a beach the day after our anniversary, just to get that sense of accomplishment and gratitude we were safe and happy. Sometimes the bad things that happen in our lives put us directly on the path to the best things that will ever happen to us. Always be prepared to be blown away.
Is this just real life? Or is this just fantasy? Caught in the landslide, no escape from reality. Hi!
I'm Amy,
And I'm Joe!
and we're the Rolling Rogans.
Whoa!
The uncertainty that made this storm difficult for everyone else was also scary for us. Whichever path it chose, it was going to be too close for our comfort. One model projected a direct hit to the Tampa Bay area, which is where we were staying with Joe's dad. We needed to protect ourselves and our home. Being able to run away from incoming hurricanes was one of the biggest reasons our home is on wheels. But which direction do we go? Essentially, you just have to hope you make the right decision.
At my dad's house, hurricane's brewing off of the coast. We don't know where it's going. Ooh, it got dark. Doing a couple errands for my dad. Well, one, we're taking care of his dogs while he's on vacation, so this gives us a spot to plant our van and help Amy kind of recover or work on her doctor visits that she needs. But I'm in my dad's space right now. You know, Sir Richard Vanson is over here. And one of the things that I'm doing for helping my dad prepare for this hurricane that's coming, supposedly, we don't know if it'll hit or not, is he's got problems with his gutters. It's like a rainfall over like here when you walk through that gate. Oh my God, it's just like you just hesitate because you don't want to get drenched. You'll actually get less wet standing out in the rain rather than going through that gate right there because it just falls like a waterfall. All right, Dad, I'm going up the ladder. This is like so tempting to do the Star Wars trench run. Dun, 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 dun. I really need to grow up. No, I don't. All right, that gutter is fixed. The other ones look pretty serious, so looks like I'm gonna have to do more than just running the hose through the gutter area. Oh!
Tired?
Yeah, I gotta make sure I don't have doggy do it, smell it. That was a workout. I thought it was just gonna be one gutter, but I had to do all this over here. It's beating in the sun and there's a lot to clear out, so I hosed it all down and got that done, so.
You're such a good son helping your dad.
I did it. It's the last part of the day, so
The hurricane looks like it's getting worse.
is it?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, to top it off, why don't we do a little bit of sexy garden hose
Oh baby.
action?
Yeah, baby.
Yeah?
While Joe did hurricane prep for his dad, I prepared our van for the potential evacuation. We didn't know if or when we would leave yet, but I like to be ready as soon as possible so we can be as comfortable as possible. No sense in waiting till the last minute rushing around. First thing on the list, repair the headlight that went out again.
The ProMaster looks like it's missing an eye.
Well, it is.
Yeah.
Is this hot? Me in my bib overalls?
That's right.
I mean, it is hot because it's Florida, but okay, got it in there. Okay, put the cap on. Put the eyeball back on. All right, and give it a test. And this piece falls off. I don't know why. That's new.
High beams are on.
Working?
Camera 1, camera 2. Yes.
All these chores kept my mind busy and calm, knowing we were doing the right actions to prepare. Unfortunately, 2 of my most important doctor's appointments were also getting canceled due to the incoming hurricane. I don't know how I managed to work through the endometriosis pain I was in. Mother Nature was preparing to hit us hard in multiple ways. This is not at all how I envisioned our anniversary week. But I always know there's a silver lining in the dark clouds of life. Everything is a temporary situation to just roll with.
We are prepared for the hurricane, right?
Mostly. I'd still like to clean up a little, but make the bed. The sheets will be cleaned.
Well, at least we'll have food.
But, yep, we have food. We have
food
power
left at the grocery stores.
As Hurricane Ian was intensifying off the coast, I was dealing with intensifying pain I just couldn't deal with anymore. Okay. So do I have a ruptured ovarian cyst? It's been about 5 or 6 days, I'm thinking, that I've been feeling extra pain and uncomfortable.
The closest hospital is the one in Wesley Chapel. Oh no, it's over here.
No, over here in Zephyr Hills. I mean, the pain is definitely an 8. I'm not crying yet, but I was close to it earlier. So that pushes me up into 9 when I start bawling.
Yeah.
But I don't want to move my legs right now. They hurt really bad. But like you said, I'm cognitive and talking, so that's good. I don't know what to do.
You still have a warm body, so you're alive.
That's because I have a fever.
No, actually, I
Sweaty.
don't feel it right now.
Well, I took Tylenol and I took all the stuff in case it was COVID.
Well, the Tylenol is keeping it down, then. That's good.
Right.
So it means it can fight some kind of infection. I'm not a doctor, just basically.
It's taking the edge off of it.
Can you reschedule the hospital when the hurricane passes?
I don't think this is gonna wait.
Ow.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm starting to realize how much pain I've been putting up with.
Yeah.
So which hospital do we go to? Do I go to one in West Palm Beach?
Well,
Or do I go here?
to me, that would make sense because if power gets knocked out and then, there is aid and rescue that needs to be for victims in the hurricane, then
The hospital my doctor's at is right in Tampa Bay, like on
Right.
the water. So
Yeah.
that I
but then you'll
don't
have
feel comfortable.
people walk-in patients and injuries. There's I don't know. Since we have the capability to go in the van and we could go to any hospital you choose.
Do you want to go tonight then? Throw all the rest of the stuff in the van and we'll sort it out later. Here comes the hurricane. Let's see, this is Monday night. Yeah, we're leaving.
As the heavens open up and swallow the earth, we are leaving Zephyr Hills. We're not staying around. We're taking precautions. It's what we do. It's not worth it if we have the time to get out. In my eyes, our common sense is go to a hospital that's not in the path of a hurricane. Because if the power goes out or, they have to rush people to the hospital and, who knows.
It's a hard decision though. Like, such a weird thing to do.
But we can because we have our home on wheels and we have the ability. Let's sally forth to West Palm Beach.
During our 3.5-hour drive to our friend Vicky's house in West Palm Beach, Vicky helped direct us to the nearest hospital to her. We decided to go directly to the ER to get me checked out. By the time 2 a.m. rolled around, I had an ultrasound that apparently didn't show a rupture, given pain meds, and sent on my way with no explanation for my fever and extreme pain. This is one of the biggest challenges women face trying to get care for this type of disease. I had waited for my fever to spike again to go back to the ER, but when I got there, they didn't catch it. I understand hospitals are overworked and understaffed, but it is infuriating how difficult it is to get proper care and understanding for endometriosis and possible complications. Luckily, Vicky's friend is the chief dietitian at the hospital. She vouched for me that I was there for serious change in my pain levels, but unfortunately, most general doctors lack proper education about endometriosis. I had to push hard to get a CT scan to confirm there was no excessive bleeding. At least Vicky's friend also brought me lots of food so I didn't go hungry from being there so long. She made the ER visit much more tolerable.
Hurricane preparedness. What a van lifer can do. We're in a home, there's no power right now, so we just bring our own stove into this elegant kitchen. Elegante! This kitchen is awesome, but can't work without an electric stove with no electricity. So butane, we're gonna make eggs this morning and provide happiness for the day.
And we lost power after the hurricane.
After the hurricane, right? It didn't happen during the hurricane. It's like the sun pops out. My van is bringing in 300 watts of solar, and we're apparently out of power. But I'm hungry and I need breakfast.
Kitty, do you want to come out because of the bacon?
I'm surprised the dogs are being polite. They're more interested in the smell.
Bacon versus dogs.
You gonna have mushrooms in yours, Amy?
Yes, please. I don't know, Juno. What do you think? Is bacon worth it? She's only halfway out. Come on, kitty. Come on. Yeah. You're being a good girl. Bacon.
You don't need spinach. Do you? Boy, you got that perfect.
Thank you, honey.
You're welcome. Amy's telling me my anniversary present is to get away from her. Happy anniversary.
You need some time, some manly time. So enjoy your time with her now.
Yeah.
Our ring bearer.
That's right, he was our ring bearer.
He was the oldest one in the wedding party. So you know what? This wasn't the anniversary we planned, but we get to spend time with people that were there. So
yeah,
it's pretty cool.
It's always good to see old friends. Do I have permission to have you on camera, sir?
Yes.
All right, come on in. Longtime friend, buddy of ours.
And our ring bearer.
And our ring bearer, that's right. He's our ring bearer.
Hey, you.
You were a ring bearer. How did that shuffle go, the James Brown thing? You remember?
It's been a while.
22 years.
Really?
Yeah.
22 years?
Yeah.
It's been that long, huh?
Dude,
Otherwise, though, it's a great show.
yeah, like I've never got into that show, but it's been on for a long time, right?
Oh,
More than
God. 90. I have all the DVDs.
Oh my God.
I do. I am so obsessed. As a matter of fact, I am
Does the whole album like show like a image or something like that? Like, you know how they have the DVDs, like
Oh, yeah.
it's like the town or something?
Yep.
Really?
I have everything. I have the soundtrack. I have a book. I promised myself. I even told my friend that I hang out now, the guy from Dell, told him on my 50th birthday, you and I are going to go to Roslyn, Washington, where they shot Northern Exposure.
Cool.
Yeah, that's the plan. The plan is to go to Roslyn, Washington for my 50th.
When's your 50?
Next year. I'm
Okay.
turning 49 this year.
Well, we'll just meet you out there in our house. We'll just take our house out there. We'll meet you when you
I'm in.
fly.
I love it.
Sketchbook, coffee, good friends. You're like me, man. You're in front of a camera, you can't stop.
I'm all right. Yeah, you can't say no, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much what you did at my wedding. So.
It helps. It helps with a lot of liquid courage. That's for sure. Yeah. I still remember the speech and the dancing on the table.
Oh. Stay thirsty, my friend.
Stay thirsty.
Hey. We will upgrade that to alcohol soon.
So I haven't really seen them in a while. So yeah, I'm chilling out with them today. Well, I wouldn't know, not the whole weekend, of course not. No. So we can totally, yeah, as long as we tow your car to the mechanic, right?
And so the adventure continues. We keep rolling with it. Arnell's got to help his friend out in need, and I'm cool with that. It doesn't have to be like, I appreciate that he thinks of me as a priority over somebody that needs help, but I'm just along for the adventure. And we can go get our brewskis later.
Oh yeah. Brewskis. Indeed. We shall have brewskis.
The day is mine, Trebek. You just never know when things are happening, you know, and where life brings you. But every day is an adventure, and I still can have fun and enjoy myself and my company with my friend through his normal day life things. Bring your friend to work day! Woo! Bring your friend to work day. Do I get to sit and spin?
Yes. Yes, you may.
Awesome. Maybe I could get one of those like chairs and we could have chair races through the hall.
Well, my daughter's got the only one who has the chair with wheels. I don't.
Paper footballs.
But you get to sit in her creative work desk.
Oh, great. I'll bring my sketchbook in. By work, I mean Arnell gets to work from home. It's really cool seeing the artistic career accomplishments of my friend. We are with a creative genius here.
No.
Yes,
no.
yes, you've done a lot from
No.
CNN to CBS to Comcast. Now you're doing.
That's a lot of C's.
There's a lot of C's in that, right? You just have to try CC's Pizza. Like, get a job at CC so you have another C.
Oh, God. Do you remember the CC Pizza in Savannah? Oh. I don't know how we survived eating all that stuff back in the day.
We weren't 40, my friend.
That and what, Vinny Van Go-Go's?
Vinny Van Go-Go's.
Still,
yes,
by the way,
yes,
still there.
Yes.
Still there.
So, but you work virtually, right? You have the option of virtually.
Yeah, you mean like, no, this
You're
is
remote.
completely.
You have an office.
Full remote. Given that my situation, I have a daughter and I want to be here for her.
You have an awesome daughter, an artist, a sculptor, I hear.
Yeah.
Yes. We'll have to see some of that. Oh, wow, you weren't kidding.
See the detail?
Yeah, look at that.
This is Alani's work.
Yeah, I see what you mean about the
Ridges.
Like the ridges in there.
See the ridges?
Without any reference or anything, you just put that in. Yeah. Yeah.
How
No,
cool is
that's
that?
so cool. Awesome.
Very, very, very cool. But
Yeah,
that's my
yeah.
daughter.
Yeah.
That's my kid.
So you're able to have work-life balance this way.
Yes. And I'm
I love
definitely
it.
a lot happier. No stress.
What do you recommend for someone that wants to be an artist in the commercial, like let's say computers, graphics, and stuff like that?
Definitely, totally put a lot of work and effort into it. Constantly draw. Do not slack off when it comes to being creative. Find all the resources of where you can find it. TV, commercial, cartoon series. Wherever you can find it, always be creative. Never put down your pencil on your sketchbook. Constantly draw. Always
That's
do
right.
that. Constantly,
That's right.
constantly draw.
I always carry around my sketch wallet.
Yeah.
It's a wallet
With a sketchbook.
with a sketchbook.
Genius. known Joe and Amy for the longest time, ever since the SCAT days. So just to give you guys an idea. And very happy for them and what their endeavors right now going on, especially this rolling with the road.
Show me how it is done. See, people, you'll get it. You'll understand. That's why I do it. I can't do it as well as Arnell can.
You gotta do this.
I gotta do the foot.
You gotta do the foot.
Okay.
Rolling with the Rogans.
While Joe was enjoying some male bonding time with Arnell, I enjoyed a relaxing chat down memory lane with our friend Vicky. This has turned out to be such a beautiful day. Like,
I know, right?
absolutely no clouds in
My
the
little
sky.
patch of paradise.
It is. Yeah, this is totally unexpected anniversary. But it's turning out way better than I could have even thought. I mean, well, okay. Good and bad stuff.
We always try to make
But-
tough situations into the best possible
Yeah,
outcome.
exactly.
That's how you gotta live life. It's like, why be stressing? Stress is just gonna make everything feel that much more insurmountable.
And we just roll with it, right?
Roll,
Yep.
release, whatever you want to do.
Vicky here was my bridesmaid, one
Yep.
of my bridesmaids in our wedding. And it's just so
I could have been
cool.
the flower girl because I'm the shorty.
Yeah. Actually, we didn't have a flower girl.
No.
Yeah. We had Arnell with
Yeah.
the,
One day I'll be like a flower cart for somebody. I'll have like a wagon with some flower.
Arnell, who Joe is with, and I'm really interested to see what they get
Into
doing
today.
this too. But it's so cool though that they're going out. Joe needs time. With this whole week being so stressful for him too. That's my
He needs some
anniversary
time
present.
to just goof off with the boys.
Yeah, he doesn't get that at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
So, this
It's like a tea kettle. You gotta let the steam out sometimes.
yes, he definitely needs to, and he doesn't want to let that off around me because he knows that I take it to heart too much too.
Aw.
And he feels bad that I feel bad, and I feel bad that he feels bad, and it's a mess. We thought we were just gonna be spending our anniversary quiet on the beach in St. Pete, and now we're in West Palm Beach on the other side of the state, hanging out with two of our wedding party, and it's just. This is definitely a memorable anniversary.
The universe will always throw you a wrench in things, but
Yep.
it can. We're all work out in the end. No planning.
Yep.
But I don't honestly during the wedding and the ceremony and everything. I think I was too preoccupied with, oh my gosh, I have to put my wheelchair out on sand. And I remember you had a love circle for the ceremony, and I remember you didn't have candles. You didn't do candle ceremony.
No, we did sand jars.
You did a sand jar with the sand art in it.
Because the candles would have blown out.
Right.
So.
And I remember at some point, I think Arnell and some of the other groomsmen like picked me up to get me where I'm in my position for the line because it was sand.
We had
You had a rolly
from the
thing.
bridge. We had a mat,
Like
so
a
you
mat
could roll.
path. Mhm.
So I think when you got to the end of the mat, that's when the guys helped
Had
you
to
do the
carry
rest.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So that was a different experience. Oh, and did you know that your limo driver was my bus driver at SCAD?
no, I didn't.
Yeah, his name's Michael. And when he got out of the limo and looked at me, and I was like, oh, it's Vicky! It's Vicky!
Oh my gosh, I had no idea.
So, yeah, because they actually hired him just for the disabled bus to take only the disabled students at the college around where they need to go.
Oh wow.
So he was my driver.
Mhm.
And I was like, oh, I guess on the weekend he had a gig.
Our limo driver. I
Yeah.
literally had no idea. I don't
Yeah, I remember the limo ride.
find out 22 years later.
I remember how lovely the outfits were that you sewed for us, and I was concerned about because it was 2 layers and it was like genie pants. I was like, oh, don't get those messed up when you're transferring into the limo, and keep them nice.
Well, I designed them a little bit more narrow than the other girls because we didn't want
Yeah.
them like flowing in your.
Yeah, but I like that they look like a dress,
Yeah.
even though they were pants.
Thank you.
So comfort and fashion and
I remember
Fashion
I was still sewing buttons and trims. I think you guys were safety pinned in.
yeah.
Last minute finishes.
I don't remember the speeches or like any of the like real detailed things, but I remember it was a big party, and I remember everybody just so happy. And everybody knew you guys belonged together, so it was just
Yeah.
like party.
Yeah, at that point we were just partying.
Yeah.
Even after they made the announcement to clear the hotel because the hurricane off the coast.
Mm-hmm. Now, did we all convene at Arnell's a different time, Or was that at that same time?
No, Floyd was
that-
when we started sophomore year, I think.
Oh,
that
okay.
hurricane was different.
Okay,
But there was a different hurricane off the coast during our wedding.
gotcha.
I don't even know the name of that one. But I know
Savannah
SCAD
never shut
usually-
down.
Yeah, SCAD shut down for Floyd.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna thank you for
Aw.
putting us up for this hurricane.
There's no water off my back like duck. It's all good.
Well, you got a secure house.
I do.
I knew we would be safe here, but
Mm-hmm.
didn't expect the ER visits. But you just made it really comfortable, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
Even though it's been a few years since we've seen each other, it was like no time was lost. We all chipped in to make a super tasty and relaxing anniversary dinner. It was beautiful how we all danced through the kitchen doing our parts. Even Tinkerbell the dog and Juno our cat made sure the floor was clean. Juno also got a spot at the table with a little steak. After our bellies were full, we enjoyed some fun time watching our previous anniversary episode and looking at photos from our old college days.
Yeah,
Shoving it. See,
There
again,
you go.
everybody's eating. It's so gross. It's just gross.
What is what you do when you're in college?
And that's when I got a speeding ticket because
he missed me and I had to go back and I got a speeding ticket.
Amy, I think this photo you gave me, but I don't remember where you guys were visiting.
I think
Was
we were
something
in
a
Universal
villa?
Studios or something.
Yeah.
Oh, Percocet might be opposite.
Oh. But his youngins there.
Percocet.
And that was from one of the like the architecture building at Sunset over one of the streets down there.
and getting very excited.
in Savannah. And then we visited.
Your ovaries are tingling.
Yes,
This
my
might have
ovaries
been
are
when-
tingling.
Being in the present moment with the ones you are with is the best way to be, not worrying about the past or what might happen in the future. We find our most happy moments precisely at the right time.
I got plans. I'm like, I got 2 wheelchairs.
I feel like you're in college.
I totally feel like I'm in college right now. In the back of Arnell's car
Yeah,
with Vicky in the front.
playing like Dinosaur Jr., smashing pumpkins.